Yes, people. Man like Zane back again. We're going to talk about some stuff today. Talking about Karma and Ollie, that fall, or that noise he was talking about, came back and beat him, didn't he? My man, idiot. And then next thing we'll talk about will be Champions League preview. Look at all the games coming up next couple of days. And then I want to touch on this Arteta fall as well, because obviously it looks like he's saving his job again, which is a result. But anyway, without further ado, let's talk about the first Ollie the Wally, the Karma, bro. So I gave my thoughts on this fall about the fact that he couldn't even call Klopp out and say his name. He had to hide like a little bitch. So from my point of view, Karma, mate. You lot finally get your penalty that you've been crying about. And guess what? You bottle it. Big up Emi Martinez, proper keeper, man. I don't know how Arsenal let that keeper go, man. Honestly, it's a disgrace. Someone that good gets let go and you keep Leno, bro. Shocking, bro. It just shows how people don't know what they're talking about, bro. Do you get me? You get me? It's crazy, bro. Hey, Ali, how you doing, bro? You good? You good? So, as I said, it's karma, bro. It's karma, man. I just think it's just funny, bro. I just think, you know what? You get your penalty right at the end. And then instead of Ronaldo, you got Fernandes. And what did he do? Bottled it, bro. It was so funny. And then you got all these Man United fans like, what about Liverpool? They drew against Brentford. Shut up, man. Shut up. We still got a point. You lot lost, bruv. You lot lost, right? So stop crying about, why is no one talking about them, man? How come they let the goalie twice? Yeah, we messed up. Yeah, blatantly, we should have got the 3 points. But it's about you, bro. We still got a point out of it, regardless. Shut up, man. Worry about yourself, man. And you little crybaby manager. I'm glad, you know. I hope, you know what? When we got to the preview of the Champions League, I hope my man wins, bro. I hope he stays for another 18 months, bro. Because you lot deserve him, man. You lot deserve that clown because you, Man United fans, are a bit clowny now, bro. Do you know what I mean? Just take the L and move on. Stop crying about it and try and drag other people into your nonsense, bro. It's not our fault. You got Ollie. It's not our problem. Boy, he's your legend, bro. So go and respect the guys. You get me? I'm sick of it, man. So anyway, karma. Good. Good on you, Ollie. I'm so glad karma came back and bit you on your bum. You deserve it, mate. You deserve that. And I'm so happy for you, bro. I am so happy. Bro. Anyway, that's about Ollie the Wally, the karma. Yep. So people who don't believe in karma, trust me, it's a thing. It's a thing. Right, let's go into Champions League preview now. So what we're going to do, look at the games come up. There's quite a few juicy games as well. Do you get me? So let's have a look. Let's have a look at what we've got. Let me bring that up. I think the one I'm really looking forward to probably going to be the Man City PSG one. Right. All right, let's go through this and we'll pick out the good one. I'm not going through every game because some of these I don't care. Honestly, I don't care. So let's have a look. All right, Ajax, Besiktas, yep. Don't care. Shakhtar Donetsk, Inter, don't really care. This one, right, let's go into this one. If you can see that, that's good. Right. Let's look at the form guide. So PSG, win, drawn, wins. Okay. Similar kind of, yeah. All right, let's go head-to-head. No wins for PSG, so they never beat Man City. 1 drawn, 3 wins. Okay. Right, let's see more details on this. Let's see what's going on here. All right. No, do you know what? This is pretty sick on there. Look at this. Look at this. If you like go into them, look. Nil point. No titles. No titles. Man City, yeah, we know about you, man. Last season, you flopped. You flopped against Chelsea. So right, so let's have a look. Right, so City got upper hand in this. I personally think on this particular game, City, especially after the result against Chelsea, that do you know what I mean? They are good, bro. They are going to be doing the thing, bro. Do you get me? So give me your thoughts on who you think is going to win this game. I personally think this is looking City all day because Messi, where's the brother? Where is he? He's supposed to be the GOAT, right? He's supposed to be arguably the best player in the world. My man has not cut it yet in the Farmers League. I think he's played 9 games or something. So tell me, brother, what's going on, bro? What's happened to you, bro? Do you mean like you come from La Liga and in reality you've downgraded to the Farmers League? You know, let's keep it real. It is not the same level. It's definitely not the same level as a Prem. Definitely not the same level as La Liga, Bundesliga, or Serie A. It is probably the 5th. So tell me what you guys are saying. Why is Messi not performing? Is it because he hasn't got a club or the system built all around him? Do you know what I mean? Or, you know, because is he getting found out? Like I said, if he's supposed to be that good, look at Ronaldo. Yeah, Ronaldo's fallen off a bit as he's older now. But my man is doing his job. He's scoring goals. He's got output. Do you know what I mean? What has Messi been doing? So, from my point of view, it's going to be interesting to see what happens with this game. I personally think that City will win. It may be 2-0, 2-1, but I think overall City got a better defense, and on the day, and I think that will win because I don't rate PSG's defense. And I think one thing with PSG as well, it's a load of individuals playing together. It's not a team. And then Pochettino, everyone kept banging about how great this guy was. What's the excuse now? He's got amazing players in the team. So let's see what you do, bruv. Because on the day, Champions League is really going to get tested. You're not going to get tested You're not going to get tested in the Farmers League. Man like saying Uno, you joker. Bill Panster. Anyway, bro. Anyway, we'll carry on with that. Oh, mate. Anyway, so give me your thoughts on that, guys. Do you think PSG, City, who's going to win that one? Because fundamentally, it's the biggest game of that round. So we'll get to see now, how good PSG really are because they're playing against, Man City, a great team in the Premier League. Arguably, they should have won the Champions League by now. But let's actually see what go on. Do you know what I mean? Let's see what happens with that. So that one, I think again it'll be City. And if you look at the head-to-head as well, you can see 3-0, bro. 1 draw, but 3. So it's been quite close games. Right, let me go back now. All right, so that's the big one, right? So we've got now Leipzig, Club Brugge, don't really care. Next one, Porto, Liverpool. Right, so another game. Obviously, I'm a Liverpool fan, so obviously this is what I'll be watching. All right, so let's have a look. So win, draw, win, draw. So they win. So they've they haven't lost yet in the last 5 games. Looking at the head-to-head, no wins for Porto, 2 drawn, 4 wins. So, again, if you go by the record, it should be an easy game. And I think after the Brentford game, I think, these guys are going to come back and do something. I'll be honest, I have a sneaky feeling that Firmino will be back for this. So let's see. Let's see what happens on that, man. And look at this, bruv. Look at this. 6 titles, bruv. 6. Even Porto got two. Two, right? How many has Arsenal got? None. Makes you laugh, doesn't it? All these Arsenal men gassing it. But we'll talk about them later. We'll talk about these fools later. So I hope it'll be like a 3-1, 4-1 kind of victory. I think we may let it go. It'll be interesting actually to see who actually is going to be playing in defence, because I think it may be because we're going to rest because we've got Man City on the weekend. So it will probably be, I'm trying to think, it'll be, would Verge play this one? I'm not sure, because Matip, he needs to be rested. Do you know what? It will be Gomez and Konate. Right, Gomez, Konate for that one. I think, they're going to be the two going to be playing. No, do you know what? All right, I'll answer that question. I've got 89, bro. 89 is the reason why I bring up Arsenal for no reason. But we'll talk about Arteta, because I want to have a proper debate about Arteta, because the way he's doing at the moment, he could be, saving his job. Do you get me? You're looking like, you know what? He could be here for another 18 months, another 2 seasons, whatever. So, and I ain't complaining about it, because to be fair, Arsenal, they're fans, man. I live in London, right? And oh my days, the way they talk, man, the way they reacted after beating Tottenham, who exactly not been exactly great. It's like they won the Champions League or something. They're like, wow, we won. Please, man, just calm it down a bit, bruv. Calm it down. Calm it down. Do you know what I mean? So, right. So, I think Liverpool should win that quite easily. Like I said, from my point of view, Porto, it's more than a name. I hope, it's away. So if we win that, it'll give us a good position in the league, because obviously the other two teams on the first game week drew. So it'll give us a nice points on that one. So Porto should be easy. Hopefully a good win for us, because we need to keep the momentum going. Right. So hopefully that happens. All right, let's go. What's next? Milan, Atletico. That'd be quite an interesting game. Quite be interesting, because to be fair, Milan looked all right still. Obviously, they scored 2 against us, and they had the moments. Do you know what I mean? And obviously, Atletico, that'd be quite an interesting game. If anything, I'd hope for another draw, just because the competition in that group stage. So let's do that. Dortmund, Sporting, don't really care. So Dortmund should probably win that. Real Madrid, Sheriff. Yep. I think Real Madrid should win that. And again, don't really care about that game. Atlanta Young Boys definitely don't care about that one. Zenit Malmö, definitely don't care about that. Bayern, Kiev, Bayern, probably. Barcelona, Benfica. Well, do you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if Benfica do something against Barcelona on that one. Do you know what I mean? This one, Man United, Villarreal. This is revenge now, right? But I'm laying Ollie. He'll probably jam it. Ronaldo will get a goal or something, and then they get the win. And do you know what I mean? And everyone forgets about what happened against Villa. So come on, Ollie, do your job, man. Your job's under pressure. Do what you do best. Win and keep your job, bruv. You're one of those rats, man. Just keep hanging on. So keep doing that, bruv. Another 2. I can see another 2 seasons, and hopefully you get those 2 seasons, and you waste the great squad you've got. Because let's be real, man. Man United squad is decent, bruv. So if they don't win anything, that's a violation, man. And that all points down to Ollie being a shit manager. So you do your thing, Ollie. You save your job, bruv. You're good at that. All right, next one. Wolfsburg, Sevilla. Don't really care. Salzburg. Don't really care about this one. Juventus, Chelsea. So 2 big games. Should be interesting. Let's have a look, see the head-to-head and see what's been going on. Okay, so all right, 1 draw, a couple of wins, loss. So Juventus won the last two. Obviously, Chelsea lost against City, but they've been all right. They've been grinding out games, right? Okay, so let's have a look. 1 win each, 2 drawn. So it's been always tight game. So that says it all, really. It's going to be a tight game, right? So I don't know, man. Unless you're really into this kind of football, will it be a good game? I don't know, man. You let me know on that, because I don't know, bro. I just think everyone says Chelsea are quite exciting or attacking. They're not. They're still three at the back. Do you know, part of the bus still when they need to. So in Juventus, again, the Italian team, they're in transition. So yeah, it's a good game on paper, but I think it might be a boring game, maybe a draw. And looking at the results, 1 win each and 2 drawn. So it's always been close. And like I said, 7-5 again. So it's going to be a close game. So let's have a look. What's the group, man? All right, so let's quickly look at the groups then. Juventus, Chelsea, obviously both won. So, all right, this will be interesting to see. More than likely, probably be a draw, because basically they should beat both these two. So, do you know what I mean? They don't need to beat each other. They just need to draw and make sure they beat both these teams. So again, that's easy for them, man. It's easy for them, man. All right, let's look at all the other groups as well. So, Man City, 3 points. So if they beat Paris Saint-Germain, that'll put them firmly in control in that group. Do you know what? That'd be mad, if Man City beat Paris, which I think they will, then Club Brugge or Leipzig, one of those win. PSG will go third, bruv, in the group. That's embarrassing. All right, here, Liverpool, Group B. We win against Porto. That'll put us in nice control. Obviously, again, we hope Atletico Milan draw. But you know what? I wouldn't bet against Milan still. Do you mean they're young? They could do something still. Group C, Ajax, Dortmund. So again, those two should comfortably beat these two. So these two should go through, which is a case of who comes first, second. This one's interesting. Sheriff, Real Madrid. So if Real Madrid beat Sheriff, then they'll control the group. And then obviously Inter, boy, they need to step up, man. They need to do something. So really, you should expect them to beat Shakhtar, because they're playing next. Bayern again. Oh, Barcelona, man. What a letdown, man, honestly. So it'll be interesting, because I think Barcelona and Benfica. So if Benfica get result, does that mean Koeman's job's done? Is he going to be sacked? That'll be interesting. What are you saying here? I can't stand Man United fans. They always hype them up, but they haven't won anything. Back it up. Who do you support? Pierre, tell me who you support. Let me know who you support, because that'd be quite interesting to see if it's because they're like a rival or something else. You get me? So let me know who it is that you support, because I think from my point of view, I quite like the fact that Man United can't say shit at the moment. They're hoping, and I think they're resigned. Man United who know what they're talking about. No, they're fucked under Oli. They know they ain't going to get any better, and I'm just hoping that while they've got such a sick squad, that they waste that squad with a shit manager, so they never win anything. So by the time they get a decent manager in, it's too late. Ronaldo's 38, done. He's retired. Fernandes is past his best. Pogba's moved on. Do you know what I mean? Varane has a couple more seasons and he'll be done as well. So, do you know what I mean? There's all right, what they're going to hope on. Rashford starts stepping up being good. We'll see. I think Rashford might want to stick to the charity, bruv. Do you get me? And then we also got Lingard. No, bruv. Trust me, it's not it. He's like a mid-table team. You support Burnley, right? Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting Burnley. So big up you, man, for speaking Burnley, man. Because boy, I can. Yeah, Brexit FC. I can imagine. Do you know what? Do you know what? I can imagine sometimes it could be a tough watch, but I rate you still. Backing your teams up. Do you know what I mean? You're still loyal to them, so big you up for that, man. Because yeah, but do you know what? I'll be honest, man. Can you explain to me why there's no real ethnics in that team, bro? Because I'm telling you, bro, it's something weird, bro. It's something weird, man. It's not normal to see. Do you know what I mean? Not that many ethnics in a Premier League team. Do you get me? So that is mad. Do you get me? So right, let me go back to this. Yeah, so boy, man, Bayern dominating that. It'll be interesting to see if Barcelona get the fix, because it'll be interesting to see if Koeman gets sacked. Who would replace him? I'll be interested to know your thoughts on that. Who would Barcelona get in for Koeman? That'd be quite interesting to see what you guys think. You've got young boys. All right, they're sort of winning at the moment. So Man United in the mud at the bottom, but like I said, Villarreal. So that'd be quite interesting to see what happens there, because it's revenge. But do you know what? Can you actually see Man United winning it? What happens if it's a draw? Atalanta win or whatever. Yeah, Atalanta should beat Young Boys, really. So yeah, that'd be interesting to see what Man United do, because they really need to get the points, because really, they can't be going like that, because what happened is they'll have Atalanta twice, home and away then after that. So you don't want to be wanting to get points to get a potentially stronger team in that group. Do you know what I mean? So I'm not going to talk about this. I don't really care about this group. Sorry. Juventus, Chelsea, obviously those two, as I said, they'll just beat these two, and it'll be just a choice of who comes first, who comes second on that. So that was the Champions League preview. What I'm going to talk about now, I'm going to talk about Arteta. All right, and this is just a general debate. I'm quite keen to know what man think, because is he saving this job? Come, let me bring up what Arsenal are doing now. Let's look at the Premier League. All right, so let's have a look at the league standings. See, Liverpool's at the top. See, everyone else, bloody hell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 teams on the same point. That's mad, isn't it? Mad. That they're all. Right, so Arsenal, they've gone up to 10th. So they've got 9 points. So literally, they're only got 4 points behind being in there. So they're in there now again. Do you know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Look at Arsenal. So loss. So they lost 2-0 to Chelsea, as you've got battered 5-0 by Man City. Grind out a win against Norwich. Burnley again, and then also he slapped up Tottenham. So I can see these Arsenal fans just making up bare noise, like we're gonna, get top 4, win the league, all that kind of nonsense is gonna start coming out the thing. So let's check out Arsenal. So who have they got coming up? They've got Brighton, which are decent. They're doing well. Crystal Palace, I sly rate Crystal Palace. I think, again, these are 2 difficult games. They may say, I hear them fans talking, we've got easier games now against Brighton and Crystal Palace, but brother, I don't think that they're easy. You've got Aston Villa, who just beat Man United. So I'm saying it now. I don't think, I think they'll probably get 3 points out of 9, potentially. I'm trying to think which. Do you know what? I think they might do something against Villa, but honestly, Palace and Brighton. Brighton's away. I think they always do bad against Brighton. So let's have a look at that one. Let's look at this head to head. So Brighton won, then Arsenal won. So okay, so Arsenal won the last couple of times. Brighton won the last couple of times. So it'd be interesting, but Brighton are playing decent. So that'd be interesting. Go back there. What do you guys think? Do you think Arteta has done enough to keep his job? Because let's be honest now, right? It's come to October. All he has to do is win a couple games, and then he'll be safe for Christmas. And then after Christmas, you're not really going to get rid of him. And then it's just a case of another year wasted, right? Another season. So from my point of view, let me know your thoughts on that. I personally think, you know what? I don't know, you know. I do honestly think, right, let's look at Palace. Let's see what's the head-to-head against Palace. See what the head-to-head is. Okay, recent meetings. Arsenal won, 0-0. Okay. Interesting. It's been close couple of games apart from the last one, but obviously they've got a new manager in Vieira. Do you know what? That would be interesting as well, because Vieira, Arsenal legend. Do you know what? I can't. Do you know what? I'll be honest with City. Do you know what? They had a good result against Chelsea, so I'm not sure it'd be a smack. Do you know what? The mad thing about this game, it could go either way. It could be Liverpool smack City if we take our chances and start fast, score 2-3 goals if we put our chances away. Or likewise, it could go the other way. It could actually go City, just go off on one and then bang in their goals. Or it could be a tight one. So I think from my point of view, I'm not going to disrespect City. I think, do you know what? They've got proven pedigree and legacy past couple of seasons, especially with Pep as well. So you can never think about City as an easy game. It'll always be a hard game. Obviously, we'll see what happens against PSG. If they slap up PSG, obviously it's going to be hard to play against because obviously they'll have good morale and form and they'll be like, they'll be up for the game. So likewise for us, if we do well against Porto, I suppose it'd be down to the confidence, who brings in the best confidence. You know what I mean? Obviously, City beating Chelsea, you could argue they are slight favourites at the moment because boy, we drew to Brentford. Do you know what? It was a shambles, man. I don't care what anyone says. It was an absolute shambles. And I said that on the terrace when I was on there discussing it because we should have got the 3 points. We're leading 2-1 and then 3-2. You lock that shit down, bruv. You just, I don't know why Firmino came on and then, all right, we could have scored some more. But fundamentally, in those scenarios, you have to shut up shop, bruv. Get the 3 points and we move, bruv. It's not about, keep going, try and score more goals than them. There's a point, you're playing away from home, lock up shop and just do what you need to do. Handle your business. I would have preferred maybe Gomez coming in, we go to a back three, get another midfielder in and lock that stuff down. We, once we've got 3-2, allow it, fam. Allow it. We've got 10 minutes or whatever to go. Just keep it cool now. Do you know what I mean? Just grind it out and get the points and we move on. But yeah, it was a shambles. And like I said, to be fair to VVD, it's going to take him to November to get fully up to speed. It's not quite there yet because he had such a major injury. So I can't place to be on that. Do you know what? One thing I say though, honestly, about Raya, I rate his distribution. Honestly, I'll be honest. He's done. Do you know what? I remember that player from the playoffs when he messed up. I think it was a year or two ago or something, right? And even then, he looked pretty decent. And then he's got great feet. He's got good reactions. And like I said, he made 1 or 2 6 saves in that game. So I'll be honest. I personally was disappointed with Alisson. It's funny how not many other Liverpool fans really called Alisson out. I was a bit disappointed because I think he could have done a bit better, like stood up a bit more. Do you know what I mean? Especially the last goal. Do you know what I mean? I'm thinking, look, brother, if you're not going to get there, don't let him dink it over you, man. Just make up big. What can he do there? You know, you can't slap the ball. He can do is lift it, really. Do you know what I mean? Or try and put it close to you. So you should have stood up. But again, maybe me being super critical, but you know, that's my opinion, man. I do think Alisson didn't play as good, but it's weird how the fans didn't really call out some of the stuff. They more blamed it on the defenders, which is fair point. I do get that, but I just think, you know, Raya probably did have the better game because he did clutch it for his team at certain times, and it would have been nice if a couple of those goals, Alisson could have clutched that and just, you know, helped us. Do you know what I mean? But like I said, you know, fundamentally, it was a collective poor performance from the defense anyway, so they all got to take the blame for it. Do you know what I mean? Not just the defenders. So no, I hear that. So, you know, Raya, I thought was quite decent. Do you know what I mean? I did quite like him. Great distribution, and you know, good shot stopping, and you know, he came out for crosses, calmed the game down. So you know, you got to give it up to him, though. Do you know what I mean? So fair play. I hear that. Right. So let's go back to whether Arteta will keep his job. So I do think Palace under Vieira looked decent. So I think I would be a draw or maybe a Palace win. All right. So that's what I think of that one. So let's have a look at the other game they've got in that. Aston Villa. Right. Let's see what Aston Villa's saying. Ooh, look at this. This is interesting. Villa have won the last couple of games, right? So you know they're going, you know. So and Villa doing all right at the moment. Do you know what I mean? I think, you know, I've got a lot of time for their new players they brought in. Do you know what I mean? So Bundia's a good sick midfielder. I've got the name of the Leon Bailey. That's it. He looks decent as well once he gets going as well. So do you know what? If you go back to the games they've got, I'm telling you, man, I think they'll be lucky to get from these 3 games. They'll be lucky to get 3 points out of 9. I think. So, from my point of view, let's look at the results as well. See, Brighton, Palace. See, do you know what I mean? Brighton, a decent team, and look at Palace. I think Palace should have won that, but obviously Brighton got a last-minute goal. So, all I've got to say on that is, and they're playing these 2 teams next, Arsenal. So, I just think, from my point of view, Arsenal are not going to do much this season, but I do think, from my point of view, I do think Arteta's probably done enough to keep the Wolves away, and then basically, you know, he's gonna win his job. So, from my point of view, I would say Arteta has fooled enough Arsenal fans where suddenly 1 minute they were like, Arteta, he's not good enough. He's dead. He's shit. We're not going to do anything. Now all of a sudden they're doing a 180, bro. And that's the thing that I want to laugh about Arsenal fans. Is like, come, bro, make up your mind. Is he good enough or not for your club? And it's like one of those where I'm just on the sidelines just laughing, bro, because I'm just thinking, boy, if he stays, your club's still going to be dead, bro. He's not going nowhere. So if he think he's the one, bring it on, bro. Bring it on, because I think from my point of view, nah, he's not it. He's like I said, he's not it. But as a rival, yeah, I like him to stay. If I talk realistically, I think, you know, Arsenal do need a better manager, a more experienced manager, someone, you know, who's got the ability to take what's there in the squad and develop it and move it on further. Only concern I would say is that when you look at the squad itself, like Aubameyang, how much more time has he got? Lacazette's probably going to be going. You got obviously young players like Saka and Smith Rowe, who, because they're young, are inconsistent. So again, you're not going to get proper output out of them. So I suppose it comes down to what do Arsenal actually, what do the board actually want? And I think if they get top 6, top 4, as Eddie's already called out that they got no real targets because they're investing in youth and developing for the next 3-4 years. So to me, that means that the managers are not that the board's already said to them, look, it's fine. Do you know what I mean? Do your thing. We're not that fussed if you don't do anything because you've got this long-term plan that you're doing 3-4 years. So that'd be interesting how that goes. And actually, do you know what? I think, Arteta will stay for the next couple of seasons because he will have the younger, what he's learned to do, which is sensible. Rather than getting old, experienced people in where he'll get found out as not being a good manager, if he gets lots of youngsters in, they're just grateful for the game time. You get me? So they don't know any better. So they're not going to question his tactics. And fundamentally, more than likely, they'll play more for him than some more experienced pros who think, hold on a minute, what are you doing, bro? That don't make no sense. Your tactics, you're not helping. So I can see why and where that's coming from because Edu and Arteta are like a little tag team, right? So I think overall, that's going to be, what's going to happen. So I think Arteta will probably keep his job for the next couple of years. He'll do enough just to stay in, and then plus also he's got a lot of youngsters who will start playing for him more. So they will get better, but whether they'll challenge for any real silverware, they may be a good cup team. But regards to Premier League or anything major like that, like Champions League, it's going to be a good 3-4 years before I think they get to that level. And there's a hope thing as well that the kids develop as they want them to, because they have got some decent players in there, but again, some of them are quite aging. So what are you going to do? So it is a slow build reprocess. So I think Arteta will stay, for my opinion, but it'd be interesting to know what you guys think as well. So put in your comments, when you watch this on replay, whatever, and let me know how you think it's going to be for Arteta. I personally think that it's going to be, like I said, he'll stay in next 2-3 years and get away with it. Do you know what I mean? So, and I'm good with that because, Arsenal's a rival. I'd rather, have less rivals being able to compete at the moment. What is it? Man City, Chelsea, Man United ain't really going to win nothing with Ollie at the wheel. So I'm good. Well, you got 2 other real competition. That's all right for me. Do you know what I mean? I don't want more. I don't want 4 or 5 teams. Do you know what I mean? So 2 plus us, Liverpool. I'm good with that, bro. And see what happens. And I'm sure Klopp, if not this season, next season will definitely get that momentum back, and I think potentially we may get something this season. Might even sneak a Champions League again, bro. And then maybe if not the league because of the AFCON and all that kind of stuff, then definitely next year there should be no issue. And as long as they bring in another replacement for Mane, then I think we should be good. We should be good, bro. All right. Final thing, just to close up today, was just a Q&A in terms of some questions that have come in. One of the questions, which I think someone else touched on earlier, was why I hate or why I've got an agenda for Arsenal. Like I said, it's 89, bro. Like I said, I was around and saw that. Do you know what I mean? So when you see your team going to win the league and the only way you can lose it is lose 2-0 at home on the last game of the season, that is peak, bro. That is something that you're like, nah, bro, you can't. Do you know what I mean? So that's that's the reason why I've always subconsciously or unsubconsciously, do you know what I mean, got an Arsenal agenda. And I'm sorry, Cup Winners' Cup, that's even back then it wasn't the big cup. It was European Cup, UEFA Cup, and then the Cup Winners' Cup. It was a third-rate cup. So anyone tries to say, it's a big cup, shut up, man. You don't know what you're talking about. Shut up, man. Honestly, that makes sense, right? And another thing also is I am actually looking forward to the next. I'm actually looking forward to the next couple of games coming up, because I think when it comes to favourites, because that's another question come in. Who do you think the favourites are for the title? I think for me personally, it's Chelsea all day. They've just got a phenomenal squad. got a great manager. They're set up well. They've got a good way of playing, which is effective for them. Do you know what I mean? They don't concede too many goals. However, they have got ability to create goals and score goals. And fundamentally, I think there's an old adage: defense wins you titles. So I think they've got the quality. Do you know what I mean? To really do something. You've got about Brighton. What do you mean I forgot about Brighton? Oh, what, I didn't do Brighton? I'm sure. No, I did, man. Let me do it again. Let me quickly show you. Hold on. Big ups, then we need to win tomorrow. Do you know what? I think he could do with a break. So I'm not gonna lie. Tell me this. Tell me this. Do you think Robertson or Simicast? I think Simicast, bruv, because Simicast's got output. He is much better player in the final third. Do you know what I mean? Because I've always had an issue with Robertson's crossing. He's never been that good at that. He's a great defender, but he's lacking in the crossing department, right? So let me know your thoughts on that, bro. Let me know. Yeah, we've got Liverpool, Porto tomorrow, and City. All right, quick one for you. I'll quickly go back to it. Let's go back to Brighton, Arsenal. Head to head. Let's have a look. So Arsenal won at the Emirates. Arsenal won against Brighton. Then it's Brighton. So Brighton won, two. Then Arsenal came back and won next two. But I think Brighton this year under Potter, I seem to have gone up a level. So I think from my point of view, do you know what I mean? It's going to be interesting in terms of what's going to happen. Do you know what I mean? I think that Brighton, Palace, and Aston Villa, those three games are going to be quite tough for Arsenal. So it'd be interesting to see. Do you know what I mean? And then let's have a quick look. What's happening? Obviously, we got City 4:30. Do you know what? One thing I like about being a Liverpool fan, man, you get a lot of your games on TV, so I ain't going to complain. Do you get me? But let's have a quick look. Let's have a quick look now. Obviously, previews properly on Friday. That'd be interesting. That one. Don't care about that one. Ooh, probably Chelsea all day on that one. Don't care about that one. Again, don't care about Wolves, Newcastle. This one, like I said, don't write off Brighton, man. That's what I'm going to say on that. This should be a good game because I quite like Palace and see it'd be interesting what they do against Leicester. Boy, Spurs against Villa. Let's see what Spurs have got, man. And do you know what? Actually, do you know what? For all those man having a go at Liverpool, yeah, and I call them out. We bottled the 3 points there. Let's see what Brentford do against West Ham because I think they're right still. Brentford people, I don't know. I think Arsenal fans, especially the ones, especially that man like Egal giving up smoke, has he not forgotten that you lot got slapped 2-0 by Brentford? You get me? So, boy, what are you saying there? So let's see what Brentford do against West Ham because they're looking decent, man. And then, I hate BT Sports, man. They annoy me so much, man. Always doing that early when they can. They always put us on. At least we're on TV. But fucking hell, man, we're not good on 12:30 starts, man. Klopp don't like these 12:30 starts, and we never perform that well, man. Anyway, that'll be interesting. But yeah, so that's what you gotta say. Simicast is better now. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? He's more output. I like my output. Do you know what I mean? Robbo has been off it. Exactly, and I think Simicast should have played. So if I'm honest, he'll probably if Simicast plays against Porto, that means he ain't playing against City. So I think that's so. Okay, on this one, right? On this one, right? Just I'll answer this question then for me, right? Do goals win you games? I'm just asking a question. Do goals win you games? answer the question, because that's fundamentally. I know it's, now you can say, oh, that's a bit too simplistic, but let's keep it real. From my point of view, if you score goals, you're more likely to win the game. Like, if you don't score no goals, the best you can get is a 0-0 draw. That's 1 point. If you can score goals, that's why strikers get paid a lot of money. All right, so this is. Do you know? I have to rate you, Ali, man. You do some research, bro, and you always seem to get quite close, right? So, all right. So, what Milner right back? All right, Ali, as he thinks, Kanate, VVD. So VVD. So you do think, I was sort of debating will VVD play or not? Do you know what I mean? But okay, because obviously Matip, he needs a rest because his legs are made of biscuit. So if he plays, he will get injured. He cannot play more than 1 or 2 games max. So let's just keep him safe. Jimmy Cass, Fabinho, yep. Naby, Jones, yep. Salah, Jota, Bobby. Yeah, I hear that. You know, it will be Bobby playing tomorrow. But do you know what? At least that fraud Mane is not playing. That fraud Mane. So I hope they slap Porto just to let people know, you know what? Mane, have a break, bruv. Sit on the bench for a bit, man. Jota's in his start. Salah obviously will always be there. And let Bobby have a go, bruv. Do you know what I mean? You never know, they might have a better connection. You don't have to get a goal or assist to play well and carry your team. You don't have to get a goal. No, defenders don't have to. Yeah, you're right. Defenders and goalkeepers don't. CDM don't really need to, even though Fabinho did get an assist. You know, but again, maybe I'm too simplistic. But if you're an 8 or a 10, or you know, inside forward as we play them, you know, Mane, you know, Salah, or a 9, false 9, whatever you want to call that. If you're not contributing and putting a goal or assisting, you know, if I already said to you that I think goals win games, that's how you affect it. All right, so who's more deluded? I'll be honest, right? Can I be honest, right? Because I saw Sonny today on the thing, right? I think it's more of an education thing with Sonny. I think I don't mean to be disrespectful to him. Sonny is a bit simple, right? I know that might be a bit rude to say that, but I think, you know, if you look at him, he's a young kid, 18. I don't think he's got good education. I'm not going to lie. Do you know what I mean? There may be a bit of dyslexia or some learning disability there, because I don't think he grasps certain things, because you can tell on certain things he says something random and it was like, what the hell? So I would say that with Sonny, he's just being genuine and he actually believes that. And I think that's more down to an education thing where potentially he's not fully processed or understood exactly what he's saying or why he's saying it. He just goes more on emotions. Whereas Egal is deluded, bro. Egal is a clown. Do you know what? With Egal at the moment, right? And I will get onto your next comment, Ali, about Mane, right? But with Egal, right? He's trying to play this game now, right? Where basically he's trying to praise Liverpool. It's like, Liverpool, you're a great team, blah, blah, blah. Then he's all stabbing us in the back and just knocking us back straight away. He's doing that fake shit that Man United were doing last season, right? We're like, you lot are the best team in the world, in the league, in the world. You lot should easily walk this league and blah blah blah. You lot are flopping now. You lot, do you know what I mean? So that's what Egal's do, man. He's so deluded and slow. He's using the tactics that the Man United fans, especially like Terry and KJ and them, man, and Alfie. Let's not forget about Alfie. He's gone missing, bruv. Let's be honest about it. He's gone missing. Remember when Liverpool were having a lot of injuries? But you're the best team. You should be fine. I'm thinking, shut up, bruv. What are you talking about? We're losing VVD. We're losing Matip. We're losing all our better defenders. We've got kids. Do you know what I mean? It's like, how can you expect us to play well? Do you know what I mean? Was it Mane was off form? And I'll go into your comment about that. But yeah, definitely Egal is the one who's deluded, because I don't think Sonny truly understands or processes what he's saying sometimes. Do you get me? I don't think it's malicious where Egal, he's just doing it for clout or just get a reaction. So I'll be honest, if I'm on the terrace again and he's on there with me, I'm gonna just ignore it. I'm gonna say, look, man, I'm playing your game, bruv. I'm telling you that now. All right, mine isn't fraud. You can't. All right, so do you know what? Let me bring up. Do you know what? I want to bring up the stats on Mane, right? Come. Do you know what? I want to bring up the stats on Mane, right? So I'm going to bring him up and let's look what he's done in the past. Let's see his output past couple of seasons, right? That's a fair thing, right? So let me remove that for a moment, right? I'm not disrespecting him. Look, like I said, the first couple 2-3 seasons, he was a great player, but you cannot tell me the past couple of seasons he's been he was do you know what I mean? He was delivering. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just going to quickly I'll bring up something while I'll bring that point up. Let me go into the next comments and I'll come back to it because I will bring up some stats and we'll see what, because like I said, let's have the debate. Like I said, I'm going from my belief and opinion what I see. Let's see if the stats back up the fact that I think, he's not as good, right? So we'll talk about that. Where was Eagle when we were winning games? He was hardly. Now when we drew, he's still not really. Do you know what? That's what I'm saying. He, Sonny is not Sonny is Sonny, right? And when you think, believe it or not, he genuinely believes that. And like I said, maybe he's not being able to process or understand what he says sometimes, but he generally is not a gamer. He actually believes this kind of stuff. Do you know what I mean, right? And he's young. He's 18, so he's innocent in that way. He's, you can't knock a guy if he's not that well educated. I'm not trying to diss the guy, but honestly, I don't think he's got many GCSEs or that kind of stuff. I'm not going to lie. I'm not dissing the guy, but I can just tell from his vocabulary and certain things he says in a way he doesn't process certain statements from other people on the terrace, and then suddenly he takes it to the next level. I just think, do you know what? The guy is that. I wouldn't put no harm in him. But yeah, Egal, he just did it for clout and just winding people up. He just hated, man, because they called it out. He's a Thierry Henry fanboy. He supports France. That's the only reason why he supports Arsenal, bro. And now he's just fuming because his team's gone dead and he can't do nothing about it, man. He's just a glory hunter, bro. Do you know what I mean? So it's funny how he's supporting France when they start winning things back in 1998 on that country. Because I guarantee you, that's when he started supporting Arsenal, bro. I don't want to hear anything else. Do you know what? I'll ask him. I'm going to ask him the next time I catch that brother on the terrace. I'll go, when did you start supporting Arsenal? And if he says 98, shut up. I know you're a French fanboy. All right, let's do this one. So if a box-to-box makes loads of chances, it doesn't get an assist. Do you know what? In that one, I hear what you're saying because Thiago last season made a lot of good chances and he didn't get the assist because Mane, sometimes Salah, and Firmino, so a lot of Firmino and Mane kept missing their chances, bro. And that is facts, man. If you're watching last season, bro, that, do you know what I mean? So I hear what you're saying, and that's a fair point, and I get that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I get that. So fundamentally, if they're doing their chance, if he's creating the chances, a good box to box making loads of chances, then I can see no, they wouldn't have played bad. Do you know what I mean? So I get that, and I agree with that. Do you know what I mean? That's what I mean on here. It's not my opinion is king. I'm just giving what I think, and it's about debate. You guys say your opinions, and then we have a conversation. That's what it's all about, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's not about this man's right or that man's right. And in that case, do you know what, Pio? You're right, man. I agree with that. Do you know what I mean? That there are occasions where if the strikers let him down, Firmino, Mane. Yeah, you have to say that. He's just, do you know what, like I said, with Gal, he's just hating because his team's doing dead. And I don't, do you know what, I need to ask him, he really hates Liverpool for some reason. I don't get why, right? I feel I need to get this out of him in terms of, is it the fans? Is it a certain game? Is it certain players? What, because you can feel there's that kind of, do you know what I mean? Like you said, he hides when Liverpool winning, he won't come around. But as soon as we lose or draw something, he's coming on there and he's chatting bare shit as well. And that's the thing that winds me up as well. It's like people like saying in the convo afterwards, like in the chat history, like, oh, why are you being so aggressive to Egal? But my man's chatting nonsense. So what am I supposed to do? Just keep quiet and let the man keep on chatting? No, sorry, bro. Do you know what I mean? But he's got an agenda. I don't know what it is. No, Salah won't leave because he gets too much love here, man. Do you know what I mean? Why would he not? I think his family love it here. Like his little girl, I think she's in the Liverpool academy shit stuff as well. Do you know what I mean? He is treated so well in Liverpool. Why would he leave? Do you know what I mean? Salah is a Premier League great in my opinion and top 3 players in history. No, do you know what? He's going to be a great. And like I said, if you can win, they didn't like that on the terrace when I said that actually Salah's really won 2 Premier Leagues. So if he gets one more, he's beaten Henry because Henry had 3, right, Premier Leagues. If Salah gets one more, because remember, Henry hasn't got a Champions League, bro. He hasn't got a Champions League, not with Arsenal, bro. So yeah, so that'd be interesting. Do you know what I mean? Like I said, then I will push that agenda. Like he's better than Henry, man. If he wins a Prem, another Prem, debates there, bro. He's better than Henry. More output, bro. He's got this. Thiago is a big. Do you know what? I'll be honest. Yeah, you could argue that. I suppose it depends what you're looking for in a player. Because let's be honest, right? Every person has different players they like. For whatever reason, they have different players. And I think, in my opinion, I think Thiago gets a bit underrated because, especially last season, a lot of the strikers didn't finish off the chances, so he didn't get the output on his record because they were missing sitters. He set up some 6 chances last season. So let's judge him this season and then come back to me and tell me if you think he's before. Let's give him this season, and then I'm more than happy to put up a player comparison against any other good midfielders. You want in the Prem, and we'll take it from there. Salah's a right wing. He's doing this stuff, man. Is legend. Look at this him up. No, exactly. Do you know what I mean? Like even the third goal. Do you know what I mean? In the like that goal against Brentford, again, people keep trying to say again that's Egal chatting shit again. So just ignore that guy because he's got an agenda, and the best thing to do with that kind of thing, just ignore it because, like I said, because he's he wants to chat his nonsense, and do you know what? I will call him up on that when he starts supporting Arsenal because I think I just want to call him up for the 4 years. Do you know what? I'd say, yeah, don't disrespect him. But again, Pio's got his, he's got his views. Do you know what I mean? And that's fine. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, if you wanna put in the chat, Pio, why you think Thiago's a fraud, that'll be interesting because we can talk about it and I'll let you know if I agree or not. But let's see that why rather than just saying he's a fraud, which is quite easy to say. Say why. What is the things that make you think? Do you know what I mean? He's a fraud. Yeah, dude. It's like one thing you can't say. He's got a banging fan song, isn't it? That's a sick anthem he's got. So one thing you can't diss him on his anthem, bruv. It's sick, isn't it? Thiago. So honestly, Pierre, put in the comments why you think he's a fraud. But while you're doing that, like I said, I haven't forgotten. I am gonna basically, like I said, from my point of view, I want to bring up some stats on Mane. Because I think, because I do think it'd be interesting to see why, if actually I'm talking a load of nonsense. Do you know what I mean? Let's do that, right? Let's have a quick look. So I'm going to bring up someone and I'm bring it up on the screen. Come on. Right, it's nearly coming up. All right, Pure, yes, you come out right. That's like say Reece Williams won the Prem, even though you play that one game. All right, one thing I say. Oh shit, hold on. What the hell? Hold on. This is so long. There we go. Right. So one thing I say on that, right? If Salah scored goals for Chelsea in the Premier League, it counts because he contributed to results. If he hasn't, then fair play. Then I can see where you're coming from. But if he scored goals for Chelsea in the Premier League, then he deserves. Do you know what I mean? He played 16 games, I think it was for Chelsea. So if he scored some goals for Chelsea in the Premier League, then it counts. Where's Alfie gone missing last season? We did lose United both games in the Prem and finished up and that. I'll ask that next time, man. I go, where's Alfie gone, bro? I'll ask Terry in it next time I see him. I'll say, yeah, bro. Where's mine gone missing? Do you know what I mean? Like, I can't talk. Man went missing, do you get me? But I'm back now, so boy. So let's have a look. Tiger slows us down when he comes on. He's not a great tackler. All right, B-Tech Hendo. Ooh, okay, now do you know what? One thing, yeah, I do. One thing annoys me about Thiago, he gives away stupid fouls. That does piss me off a lot about him. That's one thing I think he needs to fix up on. He's just a bit too gung ho, and he just gives away dumb fouls sometimes, and he gets a yellow card or whatever. So I do agree with that. And the tackling, yeah, can be a bit dodgy, but there are times where he's actually good. It's a balance thing. Like there's sometimes where he saved us, like he's put a last minute block in the box and all that. He doesn't run that much at all, and he does this. But the thing is, man, do you remember that Jota miss? It was Thiago who ran into the box, headed the ball, the keeper saved it, and then Jota missed the sitter. I don't understand why you've forgotten that bit of it. Do you know what I mean? You must have seen his shaved head heading the ball in the box. So oh man, do you know what I mean? So have a think about that. So good goals in that season. He won 2 Prems. See, that's what I'm saying, man. Do you know what? We'll bring that up, man. Because like I said, let me bring up this Mane thing first. Right, hold on. Let me zoom into this as well, bro. Because I'll do both, man. Because like I said, transfer market. If you guys got a better website I should use for the comparison, let me know, bro. Do you know what I mean? But I'm going to transfer market for now. But if you guys have got a better website to do the comparison, then feel free to let me know. Right, so oh man, hold on. Let me see if you guys got any suggestions for a better one. No, do you know what? Do you know what? I rate the fact you realise that for a small guy, the amount of times he wins headers in midfield is crazy. Do you know what I mean? He's got this technique, man. He's patented it, so I rate him still for that. I hear that because I think that myself, like, raw. How come he keeps winning his headers? Do you know what I mean? He shouldn't be winning them. All right, so let's do it again. All right, let me get this thing up, man. Right, here we go. Here we go. Right, finally got it right. Bloody hell, took its time. Right, so let's do last season. So Premier League last season, he got 11 goals, 8 assists. Champions League, 3 goals. So altogether, he got 16 goals in the whole of that season. 16, right? Nineteen 20 when we won it, 22, 18 goals. The difference, he got 11 goals last season. The year we won it, he got 18. And I think this one, I think he tied for the Golden Boot, didn't he? Let's have a look. See, 22, he tied, all right? So he got so 20, so altogether in that season, 18-19, you got 26. So that's when we won the Champions League. 19-20, he got 22, 18 in the league, so he's dropped off 4. Then last season, he had 18, so he had 22 the year before, had 18 this season, 2021, 19-20. Then 2021, 11 goals, bro. 11. So you can see consistently past couple of seasons, he's falling off, right? He has fallen off a bit, right? Debatable, man. It's debatable. Like I said, I think with Klopp, I think he is in the strongest team, but like I said, we have to rotate. So basically, against Man City, if he plays, then Klopp rates him. That's a fair test, isn't it? We'll see that. Rank these managers then Carlo, Pep, Klopp, Tuchel. Do you know what? Carlo, you got to rate him because he's got legacy. He's won 3 Champions Leagues. He's won loads of leagues all over at different countries. So he's got to be up there. I would say then probably, again, you have to give it to Pep just because he's won so many leagues and what he's done at Man City and what he's done at Barcelona, even though he had some great players. If I'm honest, Klopp needs to win a few more bits, and then I'd put him over Pep. Do you know what I mean? But Klopp needs to win some more stuff. He needs to get some doubles or something going on because at the moment, yeah, he's won some bits, but he's not been consistent. To me, like we made that analogy about the old Liverpool great managers. He's like a Shankly, and then Linders will become the Paisley and win bare trophy. So Klopp needs to increase the output a bit, man. He needs to win a couple of trophies this season, man. A cup, domestic cup, plus a league or Champions League. Then I'll put Tuchel next, then Nagelsmann, and then Poch. I think Poch has been found out too many times. If Salah gets another Golden Boot and a Champions League or Premier League, he's better than. I think that's what I said, man. I said if he gets another Premier League and another Golden Boot, yeah, he'd be up there definitely. I think Premier League, then he's got more. He's got the same as Henry, and he's got a Champions League. Do you know what I mean? Saying you can't keep the same levels, there has to be a drop. Saying that, I get that, and that's what I'm saying. I'm not knocking the guy. He's done, he had his time, bro. He's done well for us, but fundamentally, the way Liverpool play, we need all our front 3 being productive. If one's not scoring, the other 2 need to be performing. If 2 of them not performing, someone always has to be performing, right? And Salah can't do it all the time. Jota's stepping up and doing his bit. Mane, come on, bro. He needs to step up a bit. I'm not saying he has to score every single chance, but he's got to, get to over 15 goals, bruv, in the Premier League, man. He's got to get like 20 plus goals a season across all competitions, man. That's what I'm saying. If you can't do that, then surely we need to look at other players, do you know what I mean? And bring him on when he needs to. Yeah, I know that for Mane, but that's what I'm saying, bro. Do you know what I mean? Two Bundesliga, a Pokal, and a Prem and the Champions League. I get that, but again, if you look at, let me see, when we got who was the three that you did? Where is it? Oh, here we go. These ones. Carlo's won more titles in different divisions. He's won 3 Champions League and probably numerous cups as well. So he's clear. Pep again's won bare, leagues in Bundesliga, uh, La Liga, and for Man City. So he's clear. Klopp, yeah, I'd say is third then because he needs to win, like I said, 1 or 2 more. Tuchel, Poch, Nagelsmann. Do you know what I mean? So like I said, Tuchel next, and I'll probably go Nagelsmann over Poch. Do you know what I mean? He's lost his confidence and his hairline. Do you know what? It's kind of peaked, but yeah, he has, bruv. Do you know what I mean? And it's the thing. I said I've got no hate for the guy. Do you know what I mean? I think he's done well when he has been decent for us. Good 2-3 years. But unfortunately, look at Salah. He's maintained that, and I know Salah's like exceptional level, but we've got to have the same energy for people. Do you know what I mean? All I'm saying to people is like I've been cussing Firmino for ages. He's not been performing, bruv. Do you get me? No, that's what I'm saying. All I'm saying is we need to get some players in because Klopp is too loyal. Klopp needs to say, you know what, Mane, I appreciate what you've done for us, but we'll keep you here and you're playing certain key games and you do your thing. But my thing is, and ask yourself this honestly, do you feel Origi or Minimino should at least get a chance to have a couple of games? Because the amount of chances Mane gets starting give the same energy for other players. Do you know what I mean? So mine's not performing that well. So why not give some other players a chance? They might step up and have a 6th season, but we can't keep playing Mane if he's not performing. There's a point where you got to try something different, bro. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Yeah, we need enough one. But Minimino, trust me, bro. Free the brother. Give him a chance, bro. Hopefully, I'd like him to play against Porto, Minamino, just to show what he can do. Because again, I think he gets violated and disrespected quite a lot. Because to be fair, I know it's a Carabao Cup, but he's still banging 2 goals. He did his job, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Remember we played enough dead teams in the Carabao Cup, and our strikers ain't done nothing. So give the brother a chance, man. That's all I've got to say. Rafinha would be sick. Obviously, that's Thiago's brother, isn't it? St. Maxi, he ain't going nowhere. Bruce has locked that down. Neto, potentially, he could come, but yes, I did watch Adiomi. Do you know what? I do like him because he reminds me a bit of a mix of Suarez and Salah, if that makes any sense. Like he's that kind of bustly kind of, do you know what I mean? He'll just force his way through. And he's got some techers still, and he looks like he's got 2 feet. Like he shoots, he's got a good strike on both feet from the hot clips I saw. So yeah, no, I think he's decent, but again, will FSG pay the money or will Klopp want him? Because is he too low? That's the question. Is Klopp too low to some players and not from like Firmino and Mane? Is he too low to them? Because surely he can say they're not performing as much. Yeah, they do other things, but fundamentally, sometimes we need them to score as well. We can't just rely on Jota and Salah this season. We need, Mane to score. Look, come on, remember that game? It was embarrassing, man. He missed about 3 or 4 sitters, bruv, and he finally got his goal. Don't get me wrong, but come on, man, that doesn't give you a lot of confidence, does it? That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying. So let me actually, while I'm here, just to prove the point about Salah, let me put Salah in and see if he scored. Let me see how many goals he scored. Let's see how many goals he scored for Chelsea when they won the thing. Oh, go away, stupid thing. Right, was it this one this year? See, look, 2 Premier Leagues, bro. 2. Alright, that wasn't that one. So it was. Bloody hell, when was it? 14 then? There you go, 2 goals. So yeah. So yeah, he scored 2 goals. So he contributed. He scored 2 goals in the Prem. It doesn't matter. He contributed. He's valid. Do you know what I mean? It's not like a Reece James. Crappiest, yeah. That is true. No, do you know what? I hear that. But like I said, it would be interesting if we actually get him because, like I said, we need reinforcements. But I don't understand with the AFCON coming up. You need to start testing out a region or Minamino, especially. Try him out because then at least you know if he's not going to work, then at least you can go in the market in January and get someone like a Demi or something. Do you get me? But at least find out what you got already before you go in the market. Do you know what I mean? It don't make no sense just to think, oh yeah, we don't need anyone, and then come January, end of January, oh shit, they're not the ones. Do you know what I mean? So then it was too late to buy someone. So I hear that. See, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. I tell you, man. Also, I need to do. Yeah, like you said, we're gonna go and get either Prem or a Champions League. Then I'm gonna have that debate with bare people. I'll call it out on the terrace, bro. I go, look, Salah is better than Henry. That's what I'd say, bro. But and again, I hope it happens, but I'm not sure, man. Like I said, we need to use our players, man. Like Simicast should be played, man. He should have played, bro. Robertson looked out of form, Bob. He didn't look good. So for me, I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. Do you know what I mean? It is mad, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It is mad. So I think, do you know what? I'd like to think we do something this season, but I've got to keep it real. It may not. This season may not be the one. It may be next season that I think it all clicks because you need that kind of luck and that kind of chemistry going. I think 1 year of Konate bedding in, 1 more year of Thiago just getting into. I think he's starting to boss it a bit more. Definitely the season after, I think it could be the one. Do you know what I mean? But that's dependent on us getting some more firepower because I think Jota, love him. Jota the shot, I call him, bruv. He's sick, bruv. Do you know what I mean? But it'll be interesting. Like I said, it will be interesting because do you know what? We'll see how tomorrow goes, Porto, because that's a good little challenge for us. It's away. It should be a tricky game. Hopefully, Jota's up for it because he's in Portugal. So, do you know what I mean? Home country, going back there. Hopefully, he wants to show people what he can do, especially these Portuguese fans. Exactly. I would like him to get another PFA as well because obviously the Henry fanboys were like, oh, well, how many PFAs has he got? So, I would like him to get one more of that as well. Do you know what I mean? But he's been a beast, bruv. Do you know what I mean? And all those people that doubted or hated him, what are you talking about now? You don't know what you're talking about, bruv. All those Because let's be honest, there has been a bit of a division between the Salah, fans and the Mane fans in the Liverpool fan base. And I've been on the wrong end of it where, just because I say how good Salah is, I'm telling you, 2-3 years ago, it's too ball greedy. Why can you be humble like Mane, blah, blah, blah. Look, brother, the man's just trying to score goals and do his thing, innit? So you can't fault for the guy for that. Exactly, one season wonder. Do you get me? So all those fools out there, shut up, bro. What did you know? What did you actually know? You didn't know anything, bro. So, But anyway, like I said, it's nice to do what. Sometimes it's nice just to sit back and admire and appreciate what the guy's doing. Hopefully, he signs his contract soon, and then we keep him for his prime. So next 3-4 years, if he stays here for the next 3-4 years, he will definitely become a all-time great in the Prem. So that's the hope. I think he won't go anywhere. I think he loves it here. So Salah, get your contract signed, bro. Just do your thing, bro, and then we move, we crack on, and we start winning things. Because we need, for a team this good, man, one Prem and one Champions League is not enough, bro. We need to have some proper silverware coming as well next couple of seasons, man. While Klopp's few more years here, we need to, man. So that's all I've got to say on that, bro. It's just like let the guy shine, man. Give him some medals to hang up afterwards as well. So hopefully we get some. But again, actually, do you know what? Final question for you guys, right? Final question. Let me go back onto it. This is the question. Final question for me. Do you think we will actually buy anyone in January? No, I hear that. Definitely when Pep comes in, I think he's gonna run things, but I'm getting a bit impatient, man, because I think the quality of our squad is scandalous. We've only won one Prem and one Champions League. We need to win a lot more. Do you know what I mean? While we've got this squad here, obviously Pep will do some stuff as well, but we need that. But final question for you guys: do you think Liverpool will actually buy anyone in the January window? I'm not sure. I don't think they do because I don't think Klopp likes to buy that time of the year. Maybe the AFCON will change his mind a bit, but it'd be interesting to know if we get anyone in January, because I know he normally doesn't like to, but unless, like you said, there's a Demi, he's looking at whatever. If he's seriously looking at this kid or whatever, and they drop out of Champions League, then do you know what I mean? So you think you're just dreaming, bro? But I like it though. Throw it out there. Throw it in a universe, bro. Do you get me? I hear that, bro. Do you know what I mean? Why not? Why not hoping and see what happens, bro? Do you know what I mean? Because a Basuma comes in, that'd be good for us. Good energy, good techie player as well, and a Demi. But like I said, it'll be interesting, man. But all I'm going to do is just enjoy the games. I'm just grateful that a lot of our games are on TV, no cap. Do you know what I mean? So from my point of view, do you know what I mean? I'm going to just hopefully, have a good game against Porto. And then also we got a game again on the weekend against Man City. So actually, what's your predictions for Man City? I think do you know what? I'll be honest. I'm not even sure which way. It could go either way. We could slap them, they could slap us, or it could become one of those nervy, edgy games. Yeah, do you know what? That'd be sick, man. Honestly, I don't know why I didn't go for Lewandowski in the summer, bruv. Because once he wins title for Bayern again, come on, man. He wants to try something new, and he wants to come in the Prem. He's built for the Prem as well, bruv. He'd do a job in the Prem. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, that'd be nice. But yeah, give me your thoughts on the City game as well. What do you guys think? Do you think City will win? Will win? Close game? Draw? I think minimum, if you get away with a draw, that's fine. I can't tell because if we take our chances, we should win that game easily. But then again, I don't know. City's it's different, isn't it? So So let me know what you guys think in the chat, and also on the replay as well, if you think Liverpool have got a chance against City. I think it's 50-50, man. It just depends, for me personally, who takes their chances. And I'm honest, if Robertson's playing, we're going to be severely limited in our chances created on the left-hand side. No, I appreciate, Ali, honestly, I appreciate you, man, here. You give me day one. I appreciate you coming along and watching this. Do you know what I mean? Hopefully, you've enjoyed the debate and chat. And like I said, it's interactive, man. It's good to get you guys to comment and we can respond in chat, man, because that's what it's about. Is, you know, it's a community I want to try and build here where we can all have debates. Do you know what I mean? Like we had Pure Pants down, obviously he said a few stuff. Do you know what I mean? That's fine, and we talk about it. Do you get me? So from my point of view, hopefully we get more and more people, have lots of debates going on there and just chat. Do you know what I mean? Because I like that debate. Do you know what I mean? Where we all talk about things, and what I do on this channel, as you can see, I do you know, I do try and back it up with some stats as well, just to keep it real. So if I'm proven wrong, then boy, that's fine. I'll put my hands up. But then let's look at the stats. You know what I mean? Like I said about the Mane, I'm not going to hate for the guy, but I feel like he's dropped off over the years recently. And when we went on transfer market, it showed that he had. Do you know what I mean? So that's it. It's no hate on the guy. You know, I love what the guy's done for us over the years, but unfortunately, football's a ruthless business. Do you get me? So from my point of view, output. I keep saying the output word, but I'm sorry, man. I want Liverpool with the squad we've got, the manager we've got. It's a scandal we don't win more titles. Do you know what I mean? Shut up. Yeah, shut up, man. Shut up. Yeah, no. But do you know what makes me laugh? Some people, like, I'm going to watch some of the comments on another thing, and they go, "Oh, you're being so aggressive." To all these men that say I'm too aggressive, shut up, bruv. Shut up. Because I like business. I don't care what you say. I'll say, well, when the man's chatting shit, I'll tell him to shut up. So anyway, I'll let you guys go, bro, because I've got to make a move. But again, for everyone watching, and if you're watching later on, obviously put your comments in, and